Hey everybody, Flash Mars, I'm back again with Foundation. Let's go onto the main screen to remember where I was. Right, hang on. Right, okay. Excuse me. I've got headphone cables which are ridiculously long. They keep getting me away anyway. Enough of that. Right, where were we? I was going to stream this last night, but I've been away all weekend with my 9-year-old's rugby team on a tour to North Wales, so I was a bit shattered when we got back. Right. Come on, screen. There we go. There we go. Okay, right, where were we? We've got the mining facilities down here. Okay. Nil. That's a bit worrying. That's a bit worrying indeed, that is. We've got plenty of money. Right. Let's have a look at housing then. Look at housing. Okay. It's housing space. Let me switch extract off. We need to look at that's not what I wanted to do. We need to have a look at where our forester is. We're doing where is our forester? Our lumber camp, man. Where's our lumber camp? Where did I put him? He's there, isn't he? Let's get it working in here. They're doing that already, so let's see if I can get that self-sustaining there. Just focus on lumber. Getting focused on lumber and let's focus on lumber and forestry there. Okay. Let's just unpause it. Let me have a quick look at the old military, see what they're up to. Mission selectors, that's soldiers. They're available. We took some wounded, so we're not going through them yet because we've got lots of wounded soldiers. We don't really want to waste them. We've got money. Money's not a problem. So the taxing's not a problem anymore. Let me have a look at the money economy. You see, everybody. See, we're absolutely fine. I keep it nice and low, so we're not really. we're not having a problem with money, so that's fine. That is fine. That bothers me though. Right, well, resident space nil. Lacks housing. His problem we've got now is that residential space isn't where we want it. We haven't got enough residential space where they want to live, which is a bit of a problem. In fact, it's more than a bit of a problem, it's a nightmare. There's not much I can do about that, to be quite honest with you. There's not an awful lot I can do. There's not an awful lot I can do there. I don't want to impinge too much on the monastery there. We could end up moving that. That's what you get when you start upgrading. That's the problem you start getting when you start running out of space for people. Let me have a quick check the tools over there. That's our clothing place, which is awful close to the farm, not to worry. Let's wing away down here. We start to make tools here. You are making iron smelter. You are the blacksmith making tools, but you are lacking in coal. That's what I messed up, didn't I? Okay. You're burning coal. Did I put a lumberjack down here? We could do with it. Have I put a lumberjack down here? Let me have a look in. Where do I want to look? I want to look down here into the book, buildings. Let's sort it alphabetically. That'll help us a little bit. Do lumber camp. Yeah, I've got one down there. I need more people in here though. This is hurting. This is lack of residential space. We've got this space. It's just not where they want. That's a problem. We've got it, just not where they want it, which is a bit of a pain in the rear end. I'm not sure what I can do about this. I'm really not sure what I can do. I'll have a quick look at this here. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off all the extractors around here. Get rid of this lot, and I'm going to force, if I can force them to worry about just doing this bit over here. Okay. I'm going to leave that doing them over there because they'll need that. I'm going to take all this off here. What I'm going to plan here is if I take off all the lumber count, take away everything, bar over here, bar and here, including this bit as well. including this bit as well. Basically, I'm going to force them into this area here, and then hopefully we can spread out to housing to there. Hopefully, he says. The village, thank you very much. Okay, that gang mangle there. Let's speed it up a little bit. That's hurting us. That is going to hurt us if we don't get sort of. This is killing us all up here. Clergy influence. Problem is that now it really messes us up with coming down the progression route, because we can't get any of this stuff because the common path stuff. We've opened up the common path stuff. Sturdy production of buildings have decreased. Upkeep. Okay, have some of that. Dairy farm. Probably haven't decorative. But because we've gone, the common path's fine. But because I've gone so far down the labour path, it's locked out a lot of the stuff from both kingdom and clergy. So a lot of the stuff around this stuff we can't unlock because I've gone too far down this way. And we're at minus 27. And yeah, so basically that's just the problem with this. Not a problem, I'll rephrase it. That's the kind of problem you have. Is if you go so far down one particular route, it locks out these two. Now I'm kind of like, I'm torn on this one because I've always liked to do a bit of a mix and match. I suppose it makes it a bit more of a challenge. Well, I've always liked to mix and match a little bit. It is going to make it. Yeah, so we've got merchandise taxes and what taxes. Merchandise tax and market stores, have some of that. Because that's where you get a lot of your money from, was from merchandise, versus from your markets. You come out, happy day, somebody's coming in. Okay. Oh, hang on, forgot about you there. What do you want? Selling wheat to the bishop. How much do you want though? How much have we got? They're saying that. Equivalent 100 inside storage. Herbs, we've got 63. That's a big risk. That's a big risk. And I'm going to take that big risk. Promote villages to higher status. Open the list. Let us promote. Let's go by arrival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. I'd strongly advise not doing it how I've just done it, because that just always leads to problems. As he does a few more. That'll do, because yeah, I wouldn't, it's just debt free. Promote to none. Okay. Pay manuscripts. We can promote these two monks. Happy days. Because that'll conclude promotions. And then I've got to spend all my money. Yeah, strongly advise not doing that, because it's not a sensible way of doing it. But okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Shouldn't really have done that. Inside storage. Where's my wheat storage? Where's my granaries? I want to stock to maximum. Okay, stock to maximum. I might have actually really shouldn't have done that. I really should not have done that. But hey ho, welcome to the village. Let's have a look where I can put you. Unemployed. What's your problem? Can't find a house near enough to drive up to my status. Okay, yeah, that's kind of why I kind of messed up on that a little bit. Oh well. But I'm not that bothered about people leaving. It's like, well, leave. You know, you can always replace them. You'll always get new villages coming through, so I'm not particularly bothered about them leaving. New mandates available at the hall. Confirm mandate of paying any upgrade. Do we want to have a look at that, or gain influence with one estate? Let's see if we can gain some influence. Now, miscellaneous. What is miscellaneous? We should open that. We should give that a bit more what that is. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go into taxes, and I'm going to increase bang everybody by one. That'll do. That'll get money coming out until that minus 118 disappears. I'm going to just do that. Okay. 1100 audience. Hops. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think that's a deal. Hops delivered. Happy days. That was simple. My week's not being simple at all. I'm gonna miss this one, which is no. I shouldn't have done it really. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just sat off it. Like space. I can't do anything about that because of where they are. I've not really thought this layout very well. I really should have pushed I should have put the monastery further out, rather than right smack dab in the middle of my village. I should have pushed that further out, which is a bit stupid on my part, but hey ho. And I certainly shouldn't agree to that. I certainly should have done this, because that's not going to help me at all. It's not going to help me in the slightest. It's just I'd be interested to see what the modding community does about that. Can be heard. I'd be interested to see what the modding community, because where's all my wheat gone? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I have messed that up right royally. Except, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bit silly on my part. Oh well. These things happen. How's my military getting on, I wonder? How is my military getting on? Okay, dispatch them to do something useful. Partly trained, got 4 wounded. Yeah, let's go off and send them off to do something, shall we? Average, let's have a look. Difficult. Easy, let's go for an easy one. That's a nice, simple, easy one. Let's see how many we can get out for it. Says it's average, extreme. Before, let's send those out on that one. That'll leave me with 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's use a very easy. Prepare my troops. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Extreme. Get those. Send those off. Excellent. Now, they'll go off and do something useful. 2 days, and we're not going to do this. I shouldn't have done that. I really should not have done that. Public lounge edited. Cool. We finished the pub. Woohoo! We finished the pub. Okay. Okay, about selling beer. Yes, I know Hasn's insufficient. I know that game. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. They like me even less than I did to start with. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Right, so let's see what decorations we can do. That's didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Decorations, masterpiece, decorations. I know we can do some decorations somewhere. Might do is I'm trying to think what if I hold shift that. Let's get out a bit more. What I'm trying to do here, I reckon. One thing I'm trying to do here is start putting a little fence down here so we can try and put a bit of a fence between the some like little fence between them there. Why hasn't this done this then? Build. That's weird. Okay. Alright, we're out of tools. Okay, I'll come back to that. We're out of planks. That's what we're out of. Planks. Okay. Okay. So you edited. Treasury's up a bit more. Fine. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do, I want to try and kind of put with a fence down here, so it looks we kind of like fenced off this little bit, so that try and make this a bit more desirable. Try and make this a bit more desirable down here, because if we look here at the residential zone, That's a bit red there. They don't want to build near stone. So what I could do is I could shift that to there. I could actually do that and give that to residential. I might actually do that. That's not a bad idea, actually. If I go into resource, stone cut camp, I can stick that down here. In fact, to tell you what I could stick it up here. I squash it into this corner down here, I reckon. Stick it there, because that big red circle is where people don't want to live anywhere near that. What I could then do, get rid of that, put it down there, and then people might be a bit happier. What other decorations can we do while I'm here? Excuse me. Yeah, I was meant to do that. I was meant to stream this on Sunday, but like I said, I've been away all weekend with my little boys' rugby team, and I was shattered to say the least. So I've not got any work today. So I thought I'd have a bit of a bonus daytime stream. Let's put this down here. No, I didn't do a good job of that one, did I? I can't move you. Oh well, move you there. Bit of decorating, just kind of get streamlined. So you walk down here before you get into the fishing ports. As quickly as I do these, we'll lose them. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I'll come back to them later at some point. I'll probably forget to do it, man, but you never know. Everybody's approaching your village. What's people happy about? That's a deal. Have I got that surplus? No, I've not. I'm not doing that mistake again. I need the hops. You're right, I do need the hops. What are people moaning about? Some markets. You have got bread. We short bread, so what else have I got a lot of? What else can I give you? Boar. Start selling boar, because we've got 29 of them. Fish consumed this week. What would we like for fish? We've got 20 fish. You and berries, because we've got stacks of berries. We've got berries coming out of these. Clothes, we're not short of clothes. Okay. Oh, okay. On my luxury, let's look at what are you selling? You are selling, you're fine on herbs, no access to food. Okay, right. No, this is the back end. This is the other end of the village. Right, what I do need to do here then. No access to service. It's this again. You're this end. This is where this is part of. It's a part of the I've never been a massive fan of. Is the kind of the religion and the need to be close to religion. It's a real bind. You end up having to build about a gazillion churches. I've lost my orientation now as well. Let's get the market bits done down. Let's get another set of markets down here. That's fine. The housing inefficient. So where is your view house, view home? Okay, you can sort it out. Stonecutter camp is being built. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to destroy this. Destroy. They'll hopefully move themselves over there, get themselves over there, and that'll sort that out. The lack of people is real pain in the rear end. That is. Let's get the market. I'm distracting. Let's get some markets down here. Let's get the markets down here. Not that I've got anybody's going to work him though. Let's put it. Where do I want to put him? Here. Let's put it here. Put him here. Yeah. I want a market stall. No. Let's go. No, let's go market stall. We want to go. Let's go a food stall there. Because hopefully we'll put. People make a path to it. Let's go red for market. Let's put a food sign there. Okay. Let's put a. Give you a blue one and put a goods there, and then let's get a luxury and put a luxury kind of there, and give you a nice shiny green one, and put a good store there, like that. And let's get some benches, kind of benches in the middle, kind of like a bit of a feature, kind of a triangle type shape, like that. Bit like that, I reckon. Bit like that. What else can we stick in this little thing here? Let's pull that, see what I've got. All that else I've got. A couple of barrels. Yeah. Off and do that. Okay, I should go off and do that. I definitely need people now because I'm never going to have enough room for that lot. Okay, so if I now... Oh, I forgot about you. What do you want? Yep, we'll do that. Wood has been delivered. Marvellous. Needs to be short of wood, but wood's been delivered. Right, what was going to do then? That's what I was going to check. So let's get rid of that and make that now. Makes that licensed residential now. Let's take the extraction off there. Yeah, like that. Okay. Get filling, get people chopping that down. Reasonably, it's not the end of the world. Missing raw materials. We are really short of people down here. We really are. The lack of people coming through is a real problem. Can we try? I don't want to trade in there. What? Completed. Happy days. Gold coins. Happy days. A decent stash, and house is upgrading. Excellent. Okay, house is upgrading. Brilliant job. Fantastic. Yeah, we need more people coming through. Resident space nil. See, I don't agree. We've got stacks of it. It's just not in the right blinking place. That's what's killing us. We've got the space. We've got residential space. It's not where people want to live. Let's go the top down view on that. So we've got more than enough space. It's not where people want. Empty 10. Excellent. Kind of not where I wanted. I really want it over there. Let's have a look what we can do here. Is there anything we can do? Let's have a quick look at my soldiers. They're all available. They've all come back. Battle history. Okay. Now I've got everybody. So before I do that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop that all down to that. Get it all down because we've got plenty of money in, so I can afford to be a bit more relaxed on that. So let's go back into the missions. Let's come off that while I'm at it. Army. We've got a full stack, so let's go. That's bugging me. There's nothing I can do about that. Let's go with an extremely difficult one. Clergy liberation. Monastery seized by the enemy and desperate wants to be freed. They are giving away their storage to whoever can save them. There. Let's go. Let's see how many people lose on this one. Extreme. Off you go. Make sure some of you come back. It would be nice. Okay. Envoys approaching the village. That's a newcomer. Mandates are available at the Great Hall. Gain influence. Let's gain influence with the kingdom. Surplus iron. That's no hops. I didn't even look while I was clicking them. Village aspirations. Again, I've not looked at that. I just don't see how you can do that. That's going to be very difficult. Again, I've not really looked at these at all. Again, that is, yeah. I wonder how you reset these. I wonder how you reset them. This is if you do want an additional challenge. I wonder how you reset them because then that would be quite a challenge trying to do some of them. Anyway, right. Let's go back here. We are making a stack of cash. So let's now. I am going to build another. That's a monastery, manor house. I'm going to put another manor house here separate this time. Let's go with. Have I got a great hall? Yes, I have. Let's go with treasury. Let's go in a bit. Let's just slow everybody right down because I don't think it's happening when I'm not paying attention. Because that has happened before. And let's raise you up to the same height. Is that the same height? Not quite. I'm interested what the modern community The modern community deals with this, does with the 1.9, because there is a very, very strong modern community. I'm very intrigued to see what they do. If they kind of do anything different with it, what they do with it, what changes they make to it, how they try and what mods they could do with it. I'm just intrigued to see what they do. Is that like that same level? I don't like that. I want you in the middle. I want you in the middle. That. You're gonna go to one side, aren't you? So I don't really kind of do that. So can I take you around a little bit? Can I control? That's inefficient. I know game. I have to put on side like that. I can. Okay, you're for a bit. You don't want a place, do you? Okay, you need to be a bit higher, so you're level. Cool. Okay. Right, okay. We want a chimney in. We want a chimney there. We want a chimney about the same place opposite. And I want a chimney at that end there. And a chimney about there. Yeah, it's about level, isn't it? I reckon. Well, that's a bit off there. Okay, keep it kind of in symmetry with each other. Not great, but I don't like that chimney there actually. Let's put it there. And where's the chimney gone? And a chimney at that end there. Yeah, squarish will do. We want a fountain there. We need a door. You need a door there. What I then want to do, I then want a hedge. Is that hedgerow? Yeah. Square pruned hedge. Hang on. I always take my hand off the control when I'm doing off shift when I do this, going like that. I wish there was an option to drag and drop these. I've done it again. I've done it again. I don't see what a hassle I don't want to do. I wish it was easy. I really thought it was easy. I wish you could do a drag and drop option where you could just drag it and drag. I want to form a nice long case, but I want to drag it like that, but you can't. It's a bit of a pain. We'll build that and I'll print it up later. Okay, no extract, no resource to extract. I've just missed something there, haven't I? Hang on, we do you first. Celebrate and bread. Order my bakers to work double. Begin more visitors come over to Village Baker will try and work faster. What could possibly go wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh, okay, that was a failure. I didn't think that one through, did I really? Well, nothing to extract. Hang on. Oh, that's right. If I'm going to build a model, tell them to actually where to work. A bit silly, that was a bit daft, wasn't it? Okay, I messed that one up a little bit. Oh, no. That off a bit. Didn't do that, did I? Let's build you. Build you. And build you. They're done. I'm then going to do the same on this side. I reckon the same path going this way, just to kind of... Do I need to do that? Build you. You're going to work on that. I do need to spend money somehow. Right, have we got a spare person for that? And we need 2 market people. That's a pain. So we're going to assign you bread. I'm going to assign you clothes because we've got a stack of clothes. Okay. The lack of people is a real problem. It's really hurt us. Lack of people is a real problem for us. It's just how do you attract them? That's $1 million question. It's that living space thing. We've got stacks of space. It's just not where people want it. And the lack of service isn't helping us. Food, yeah, that's what we can cope with. Okay, that's a merchant coming through. Storage is full. We've got, yeah, we're just a ridiculous amount of resources. It's just a lack of people really starting to hurt us now. It's not getting the people coming through is really hurting us. But we have got plenty of residential space. I don't really want to do about that. Okay, let's speed it up a bit. Let's go up to level 3. Missing raw materials. That's what I'm going to do. We are going to have to start importing coal, I reckon. I'm going to put coal in there. Let's see if we can import some coal, because it's not helping us, I think. Resources. Will anybody trade us coal? I wonder. They will. They want to sell us coal, so let's start buying. Let's start trading in coal. Coal we want to buy until we reach 100. Let's tap it a bit quicker. Buy till we reach 100. Okay, you go off and do that. They're coming in. They're all happy. That's through the roof, but it has completely killed off any chance we've got of unlocking these, which is a shame. This is a part I'd be interested to see what Tavern Kitchen. I'd be interested to see what the modding community what the modding community makes of this splitting this pass, and whether any modders actually remove this. So I'm intrigued to see what the modding community does about that. I'm very intrigued as to whether the modding community actually removes that as a feature, because I like dipping into these two things, and there are some interesting things in there. But if you go down labour route, which I've gone down by default, I've just gone down that route, it locks everything these two out, which is a shame, but not the end of the world. Even so, well, I was going to do something else when I got in, wasn't it? We need to build a kitchen test, don't we? Tavern Kitchen. Let's stick you on the end there like that. With a door. Can I put a door? Blimey, I don't know if a door is there. Can't wait you. Get your door there. Build. Off you go. Got lots of people. Hello. I can get to you. Right. Let's get you over onto my new markets over here. Another market there. What have I got a lot of here? My best bet is still herbs. It's still herbs. We do require another market person though. We do require another market person. What have I got a lot of that I can afford? Hops. How many people I've got in here? Hop farmers. Hop farmer. I'm going to take you out of. Oh no! I want to make you. You can become a market trader, and then you're a market trader. I really shouldn't have done that. I'm going to put you back in there actually. Okay. Hopefully they're now full. Let me just check. Resources missing. Tools. Okay. Okay, I thought I'd done that. That's confused me a little bit. Let's go into my labour force. Markets. Market tender. Luxury goods store. We are really desperately short of people. We really are. Stonecuts camp. This is really hurting us. Got one unemployed villager. He's gone into there. He's found his way. It just takes time to get there. It's kind of like that low residential space is bugging me because we've got absolutely stacks of it. It's just not where people want to live. It's a problem. It's just not where people want to live. We've got stacks of it there. And my farms are a bit in there. I've not helped myself the way I've built my village, to be honest with you. I've not helped myself. I really should be moving these out. I should really be moving these farms, which I'm actually tempted to do. I am actually tempted to do that. Move these farms out. Where can I put them? I've put the one here, and I'm going to put one opposite. I put one opposite. What I can then do is I can move them out. Then I can put one down this end. If I do that, I can then put 2 farms down here, delete these 2, and then put them down there, and they'll automatically populate into that. We'll have to wait and see how that works out though. Merchant in the village, excellent. Okay, what do you want? Have I got 100 herbs in there? No. So, but I need these hops. Go away. Leave me alone. Getting silly requests. Inefficient. 4 villagers lack housing. This is the thing. This space to build the houses. It's just like down here. But you've got space down here to build your house. I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't. You're saying you lack the space. I don't know how much more I can give you. I really don't know how much more I can give you there, to be quite honest with you. What I could do, I'll tell you what I could, is it worth doing that? A rustic church on this end, see if I make it more desirable. Is that the issue that these people have got? Okay. Wait for the bishop. What do you want? 100 of them. No, what are they? Wool. No, I just haven't. No, I should do. I should really pay more attention to them. But I just really haven't got the. I just don't really be bothered. It's just like no. I've got an insane amount of cloth. We've got an insane amount of cloth. It's bonkers. I might do that actually. I might. Where are they all? Where did I put that triangle of weavers? The weaving factory. Where did I put them? Maybe fair. Fair lived up. People from all around are spreading the word. Excellent. Marvellous. I am going to pause you. And you, I'm going to. Status be better used elsewhere. Taylor level 6. I'm going to make you. Where are we short? Where are we short? As a matter of interest. I'm going to make you a tavern cook. Okay. Tavern cook. That's I need to put them in there. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So you are now paused, and you've got nobody working there. We shouldn't have anyway. Okay. That's interesting actually. I just noticed that Surf Plus. So kind of the idea of where you want to be. So if I look at my tavern. Cook, Surf Plus, interesting that is. I've just signed you out. I said, get over there, become a cook. Hasn't it? Again, I don't know what they want me to do there. I really don't know what they want me to do because I kind of the space won't build there. Okay, they need to be built. We're on max speed. Has my military still disappeared off somewhere? Where are they? Army. They are. Yeah, they're abroad. Very far and extremely difficult mission. It could bring us back lots and lots of money. Okay. He's having a quick drink. Right. The thing is now, it's kind of like ordinarily in previous versions, here we are, I would have gone down mining taxes. We don't need any more taxes though. Additional taxation privilege. Labour and mutual negative impact reduced by 50%. Oh, we'll have that, I think. But it still doesn't help us there. It's absolutely killing us, that is. What else? Okay, I don't care. Go on, be gone. It's really hurting us. That is because it's like I said, it's there. I really want to go get his, but it's kind of. You've almost kind of. If you do this route, you lock yourself out of these two. It gives you play with different. It means if you replay, it gives you different replayability with just kind of focus on kingdom or clergy. But it's a shame because there's so many good things that I want to unlock. What I might do for my next one, I might actually. I said I was going to go on this one, I didn't. Go down the clergy route and really focus down on clergy. This one I've gone down the labour route. But I've just done that by the natural way I play the game. I always focus on get my food and get this kind of supply up running first. It's kind of like, so it's kind of almost gone down it by default. Okay, right, so let's have a look where we've got these people. I'm tired of that. No access to food. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, bread. Let's switch you on to fish then, because we've got stacks of that. And bailiff is back to 0, but then kingdom mating, they don't like us basically. They don't rate us, is what that's telling us. Tailor's workshop, let's get one in the blacksmith. There's no point putting one in there. How many unemployed people have I got? 3 unemployed people. Happy days. Where have they come from? Edited, so I want... Okay, and let's get in the charcoal warehouse. Are we getting more unemployed people? No. Excellent. Okay. Because when people got negative, I don't have much of a problem with people leaving. It doesn't really bother me at all, because it's not like they don't really, it just doesn't bother me, because because you can always replace them. So I kind of realised that a few runs ago, that I'm never particularly bothered about people leaving. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. I pressed it and nothing happened. It might just be me, but careful planning. Okay. You dict 5 requires 5 slots, 2 slots unlocked. Edicts, okay, okay. I didn't really we'll see what happens then. I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing then. Yeah, so I realised early on that you don't really need to worry about people leaving, because you'll always get people coming through. So as long as you've got enough of a workforce, because I'm not particularly bothered when you go, oh, I'm going to leave, so I don't like your village, so I will go then, you know, leave, because you're not irreplaceable. So look at now, market, we're getting, so look, residential military, we start to get taxes coming in. So whereas previously you got money from the markets automatically, now you start getting coming in. We're not getting any coming in. I mean, so then, if I go back into here, I really should have thought more about 7 market stores. Tick the box. Woohoo! Got tax from them. We can keep the tax low on these guys, which is good. Okay. We start taxes coming in. That's fine. So let's just go back into that's interesting looking at actually. Maybe let me have a look. So these are other taxes. So we've got these through progression. Merchandise taxes. So we've got these by unlocking the labour market. So you look at Kingdom, there's different things you can get tax from. So whereas the rates should again. Yeah, let's put my thoughts together. The open up, woohoo! That's, considering that was an extremely difficult mission, that's not an awful. That's alright, but that's not an awful lot. I was hoping more, but that. But anyway, yeah. So at the opening stage of the game, when you first build it, it's the key is to get your manor houses, that's your bailiff. Where did I put them? I put them here somewhere. Here they are. Get your tax offices built. Get your tax running. Get them built in early doors. Get the tax running. Just get your village off its feet. Don't build an awful lot, and just get yourself up and running. And as soon as you got your tax office running, you can then start going to it. You can start upping the taxes on your serfs to get your money coming through. Once you start your money coming through, and you're able to keep yourself going within the 500 gold coin limit when you first get, gradually build yourself up by just only import what you need to import. For example, tools. If you need to import tools, only import what you need to import in, and then gradually start to increase. And you'll get to a point then when you get to a point then when you can start unlocking whichever route you go down. Whether you go down, I've gone down labour route, not intentional. I've just done it just by natural the way I play it. If you go down the labour route, then you can start unlocking the different taxation routes you can get. So what we've been able to unlock is we've been able to unlock a tax on windmills and tax on market stalls. If you go down the Kingdom route, for example, you can start unlocking different taxation routes. So then that's when you start being able to start increasing your wealth. But in the first instance, it's just literally, even before you do your manor house, because that's a big difference as well. We've now got 1, 2, 3. What? So what's you done that for? That's my fault. That's completely my fault for not. So I've sidetracked myself. I've done this before when I've built something, I've left it switched on residential only. So somebody's built the house right in front of my nice new shiny manor house. I've done that before. Anyway, I digress. Where were we? Yeah. So even because you can build you can build separate manor houses. You can have as many as you want. So what you do is you build out your taxation office, get the tax running, and then literally you're going back into here and you gradually increase your tax on your serfs, push as much as you can do to keep your treasury, because at 500, which is your base, until you start get up and running. Then just gradually build up your village as your tax base becomes more secure. It just takes longer. It just takes longer to build up your tax base. And once you've got your core village built, then you can start increasing the size of your treasury, and then you can start building more out. Because at the moment, it's a slow starter. I think the biggest difference for me now is it's a slow starter. It takes a lot longer to get going and a lot longer to get set up than it did previously. But yeah, once you're up and running, and once you've got a secure base in terms of your taxation's coming through, then you can start thinking about building more and more things. I'm ignoring that's just annoying. What was I going to look at then? Progression. There's some of the compath I unlocked. Wooden bridge. That as well. I don't know what wooden bridge for, but prosperity 118. So we've got wealth 51. Okay. So tax. Yes. So again, the key is to get your tax offices built. Get your tax offices built. That's me, man. I keep failing. Look at that. Well, they're down here, aren't they? Get your tax offices built. And get your tax collectors go out there. Once your tax collectors going out there, you can then start. You'll then have a stable base to which your base is always going to be hit your base of 500. And once you're comfortably doing that, you will get dips when if you start building, you'll get a massive arc going on that. But just hold your nerve. And then as soon as if you ignore that one. Which is just, if you ignore that and you don't worry about the village aspirations and the additional challenge of that, gradually start trading in. But if you trade in tools, 'cause that's the first thing you're going to run out of, just trade in what you need in it and immediately turn the trade off. As soon as you've got what you need, like if you're going at 5 tools, get your phone and turn it off again. Because if you're not careful, all of a sudden you'll be constantly getting trade tools coming in. And just turn off what you don't need as soon as you can do. Right, what the fun is down here is to get these 2 farms finished. Once these 2 farms are finished, we can move these 2 farms out over there, and then we can start thinking about increasing housing out there. So we had a spare person, didn't we? They've got an unemployed person. I am gonna concede you to there. Okay, that should now concede you to that. Should now leave me with, he says. Did I concede you to there? Have you disappeared, Mr. Surfman? Surf person. Swinelda, unemployed. Why do I need you? I want to concede this. I want to concede this to the nunnery. Concede a female. There we go. Off you go. Lead a life of tranquility in the monastery. Also, I'm terrible at time planning. I really didn't think that through. Requires fishermen. There's begin. Yeah, because that always ends well, doesn't it? Mandatory hall promote tower. Do we want to do that? Raise privileges. Oh, just so if we go. Revise privileges for a single modification. Kingdom. So that I've done that. So if I go into here now, progression, privileges. So again, I've got nothing to do. Privileges. I can't really do that, can I? Really? Oh well. Yeah. I need to spend the money, don't I? Really though. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm at the stage. I'm at the stage in which I'm just kind of trundling through now. We're completely secure. We've got I could leave this running quite happily, and we wouldn't really, and we'd be completely fine. Tax is coming through. Look now, because we've now got tax coming through, with money's fine. And where's that access to food? What are we running short of here? Boar. Can I switch you on to? We've got a lot of fish. Let's get you switch you to fish. What are you on? Berries. I'm going to switch you to bread. Yeah, just got to keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. That's a bit. Yeah, I have to keep an eye on that. We don't run out of food. I might actually end up needing to actually increase that food there. You've got fish, bread. You're fine over there. You're fine there. Do you need more fishermen? Yeah, newcomer. We've got 3 newcomers. Excellent. Okay, I've got 3 newcomers. Labour for the storage is full. Revise everything. Can now reassign one. I've got no one to reassign though, have I really? We've unlocked 3. Okay. Housing efficient. Again, it just grate me a little bit because it's not insufficient. It's not in the place. It's not in the right. It's not where you want it. That's what the problem is. Right, I'm gonna knock that down to 1. What do we want to do with you? Revise edicts for single. Gain influence on a state. Is the influence one at the top or the bottom influence? See, there's no point doing that because we're not going to be able to look at anything because we've got such a crap rating influence caps. There's no point in doing that. Go off and do something like that. I'll do. Go off and do that. What was I going to do then? Oh, mine's completely gone on it. Yeah. Let's get that in there, and let's get that in there. Let's move 1, and then the 1 person that is left, I'm going to concede to over there and get that herb camp up. Get herbs up and running. Right, that means that's capped out. I should have put these further out as well, because they're right in the middle of the village, which is kind of not really what you really want, really. Is this finished yet? Not yet. Treasury. Okay, let's speed it up to 3, get it up and get it going nice and quickly. Some of the villagers have a great time and cheered up with it. Excellent, marvellous. That was easy. No access to service. Okay. Yep. Good job. Edited tavern kitchen now. Marvellous. Boar. Do I want to build another? Tell what I'm going to do. We're going to go to food, and I'm going to go to Hunter's Lodge. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to go and buy that square there. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to go into it. I'm going to go not into that. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to get Hunter's Lodge, and I'm going to put it just here. And put it in the middle of the forest. Build it. Make it a priority. And then I'm going to go hunting zone, and I'm going to turn this to not big hunting zone, just here. Yes, get them hunted in there. Get some more boar coming through. Come on. Yeah, I'm now at a stage, I think, with this map that I'm kind of, it's just running itself. Before I sidetrack myself, and come off that there. Before I sidetrack myself, I think now that you could just leave this running and it would be completely and totally fine. What have we got down the resources near us, I wonder? Quartz. Let us expand ourselves. Let's just go this. Might as well. Go on then, do. I might start getting some territories up and running. Come off that there. Get some more building work up and running, because we need a quartz factory. We need a resource depot there. Get that built there. Might as well. And then we've got people down there, because we've got people coming through. What are you looking for? Hosting the fish fair. Consumed this week. Right, I could have loaned fish. I might do. I might, just because. Might as well build them. Build that. Get some more fishing ports up and running. they're not going to be happy because we're not going to have enough fish. But then again, I've not really I've not really kind of quantified the negative effect, how bad the negative effect of not completing some of these missions are. It's not really kind of, I've not really kind of quantified what the risk is if you don't complete these things. It's not really kind of sunk in the damage it has, because we seem to be ticking along now. Okay, let's have a look at my military. That's one thing I've found is a staple of my military. I've always enjoyed sending my military out. I'm ignoring that now. We've got a full house of there. That extremely difficult mission was really disappointing. I was expecting to be a lot more than that. Extremely difficult. Another one of them. Let's say how many I can send on it without having to commit. So if we go 1, 2, 3. How many I have to send? Extreme. I'm going to send that lot on that one. That leaves me with a few more. Let's go with a difficult one. King Scouts have spotted a well-equipped enemy company marching in our lands and offered their weapons to whoever they could defeat them. Okay. Let's see if I can see if I do this one. Let's send that one. High. Let's take a risk and dispatch that lot on that one. Yeah, again, I'm not bothered. It's just really kind of like... I have not quantified the negative effects that has if you don't complete these missions. I'm still not entirely sure what effect it has. It's kind of like they're not, but I'm not bothered. Taxis coming through. That's again. A hunter hut's been built. Where are you? If I can see him. Where is he? Let's assign a hunter in there. Cool. Mary Fair, they're happy. Happy days. No access to cloister. What the devil's a cloister? Is it because they're full? Hang on. I need to build. Hang on a second. Occupants. 5, 5, 4, 5. I need to build another monk's cloister, don't I? Really? A monk's cloister, I reckon. Is that what that is? That's 15. That's a monk's dorm. Let's build another monk's dorm, I reckon. Let's go. Rustic hut. And build that there. Yeah, kind of like the layout. My layout's a bit of a carcass. It's not really kind of well thought through. That's annoyed me intensely. But again, it's my own fault for not taking it off. You can build anywhere. Where comfort? Let's have what we've got here. Fish, herbs. Okay, guys, if that's fine on that, we're fine there. Yeah, it's ticking along. I mean, why has this not increased my treasury? Where are you? Okay, I want you to get finished because I want you. As soon as that's in, that will increase our treasury because we're nearly capped out on the size max on our treasury there. Okay, but again, that's like I say, we are well stocked and everything. What I want to do now is I want to drop in here. I want to replace the fish with berries. Just manage that a little bit because we've got plenty of berries. There's no point in exhausting all our. There's no point in just sticking it on fish when they're not going to do anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the crop field very high there. Now the question is, do I leave it? Do I say what I was? Do I do what I said I was going to do, and just leave this and just move that farm over here, or do I just put these in as new? I'm a kind of bit of a kind of what to do now. What are you doing that for? Come on, game. Okay, I know what to do now. I'm actually gonna. I don't know what to do. Because they have positive effects. I'm gonna be a complete hypocrite and just do the opposite exactly what I was gonna do. I'm a little bit. I've done exactly what I said. I'm a bit kind of. I'm not sure I should have done that. I should have just stick to what I was going to do originally. The planks are slow coming through. Where's my lumber camps? You have to go miles. So let's have a look at my. What do you want? What do I have? Herbs? Yeah, go on, look at that. Deal. No. Done that. That's fine. You newcomers coming to the village. What was I doing? That sidetracked myself. Where are we? Extraction. Okay, let's put the extraction back on here now. Let's switch this on because we are kind of. Okay, let's get them extracted on that. And there. No extracting. Let's just keep on that one there. They're nearly extracted that one. Let's just kind of get that going off around down there then. And there. What I might do, take that off of there because we don't need that on there anymore. Is I'm tempted to put another forester in down here actually. It's going to be under resources. Cooperage. So we've not even gone into the cooperage thing yet. I'm going to put a forester's camp. I'm going to put a forester's camp, tuck it in here actually. Build that down there. Got an unemployed village, which is good. This is nearly finished. Yes, we're waiting on tools now. Yes, it's kind of the next one. Considering that was extremely difficult, I'm disappointed with that. We got more money coming from the easy ones than we did with that. I'm disappointed with that. We've got plenty of tools out of it, but I was hoping for more than that. Not that I'm being greedy or anything, but right. Anyway, where were we? Let's have a look at where are we in villager status now? Okay, the other way around. I'm going to put villagers at the top. Is it like that? Yeah, that'll do. This needs to be finished as well. We've got plenty of tools. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping for more. Let's have a look at the state of my armour. What damage it did. Soldiers. 1 wounded. Did anybody die? None. That's what I like to see. No casualties. Yeah, whatever. I've got 4. So let's get them out and do something. Let's keep everybody busy. Let's stick an easy one. Escort some merchant. Prepare me troops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Off you go. The one thing I've done in a lot of the games I've done, apart from some of the modded ones I've done, the vanilla games I've done, the pure standard vanilla games, I've always heavily relied on my military to bring money in, because they are very, very good at bringing money in. They're very, very good at bringing stuff in very well. Bad weather, excellent. That's not a nightmare. This needs to get a move on with this, because that'll increase the size of your treasury. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this now, I mean, if you look at that, taxes coming in. Let's have a more, see if we can get more information on this budget. If you look at taxes that come in now, plenty of machine stuff coming in. There's stuff going out, but making plenty of money. With plenty on trade as well. It's again, fortress camps being built. I'll populate that next time around. This needs to get finished. I need to get a move on with that. Yeah, I suppose it's kind of, yeah, it's what to do next. I suppose the obvious one would be to, which is what I said I was going to do this time on, but I didn't, is really hammer down on going down the clergy route. And go down the clergy route, because now the monastery unlocks almost straight away. You can get a lot of the trade, a lot of the stuff you need to survive, you can produce within your monastery. And ignore the labour path. I've just gone down the labour path because it's just natural the way I always go when I'm doing this, when I play this game. Come on, you. Waiting. Tetsi is bringing 1 tool. Okay. Yes, we're kind of just like it. The game's not ruling itself, but gain influence with race people now. Let's go with Emerald your village. Yeah, go and do that. Yeah, come in there. That's what we've got. Yeah, we've got that there. We've got, what are you there? You're more quartz. We've got marble over here. And it's insufficient. I'm going to have to go over and look at that in a minute. What I'm going to go and buy this square here. Okay. Come off that. Go and see what you want. Regional fair. Okay, I've accepted that without looking at it, but not to worry. What was I going to do then? Yeah, check my market stalls. Because now the berries are going down, I'll switch them back to fish. Bread is fine. Switch you back to fish. Tell you what I should really do, I should start making cheese as well actually. What we've got over here on the other market. You're on berries and we'll switch you to bread. That's what I want to do. We are going to go into the cheese market. Let's just go into food. Food, which is here. Hop farm, bakery. Cheese. Have I not unlocked it yet? I might not have unlocked it yet actually, saying that. Mining taxes, yeah, we'll have some of that. Have I? Oh, it's there. Dairy farm, woohoo! Let's make cheese. Dairy farm, where should I put the... See, nobody wants to live next to a dairy farm, so where should I stick the dairy farm? Let's stick it all the way up right in the corner up here. There we go. Build that. Cool, okay. Oh, more people down here. Okay, right, let's have a look at what we've got unemployed. We've got 3 unemployed people. Where are they coming from? See what I mean though, is that if people get unhappy and they want to leave, let them. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of, you're not going to suffer for it because you can always replace them. I'm not going to switch on that tailor. I don't see the point switching on that tailor, I really don't. Because we're not short of clothes. As soon as we are, I'll switch it back on if it looks like we're going to run out, but we're not. What do you want? 100 hops. Nope, ignore that. I need the hops, I do. We've got lots of beer. Boars are coming through. We are doing fantastic. Housing is sufficient again, I'm not bothered. Soldiers were victorious. Happy days. Are they back yet? Are they back yet? They're still away. We'll get a message when it comes through. We've got another newcomer coming in. So did I pause this, Dave? Did I pause this down here? Did I pause it? No, I didn't. I left that one in. Is this not finished yet? Blimey, how long is that taking to build? Delighted. I know, boss. In a minute. So the cats decided to march into my office and demanded things. So she can wait a bit. She can wait a bit. So I kind of doing. I kind of like. The one thing I never do enough of, and I should do. I never really decorate. Excellent. Again, that's just kind of. Doesn't exactly kind of. Just didn't really kind of. Doesn't. It just. I was disappointed with that. With those rewards then. What was it? Decoration. Is that what I do? Spin you around that way and go like that and go. And then I'm going to kind of spin you like that a little bit, like that. And then around that way like that. Yeah. Like that. In a minute, Blossom, in a minute. Yeah, she's literally sat in my office shouting. She's kind of she likes to do is demand, shout until you're going to like give in to her meowing at you. Okay, hang on. So let's okay, that'll do. Right, let's hit pause a second. I shall be back in a minute because the cat will not go away till I feed her. So I'll be back shortly. back in the room. Sorry about that. The cat had to be fed, and she will not leave me alone till I feed her. Okay, that's very uninspiring, isn't it? Oh, sculptures. Oh, I wonder if I've... Oh, hang on a minute. Can I, if I can find a builder's workshop? Sculptures. I've got to unlock, haven't I? I dropped the ball on that one, didn't I? Let's have a look. Progression. Here we go. Sculptures. Sculpture workshop. So now, what I can then do is I am going to build a sculptures workshop. Let's go into here. Where I've got to attach it to, so I'm going to find one of them now. That's a house. I want to find a builder's workshop that's out of the way. That's not smack. Here we go. Here we'll do. And we're going to add a sculpture workshop to it just there. Cool. Crack on with that. Happy days. Okay. Right. So let's unpause it as well. That might help. That might help us out a little bit if I unpause it. Okay. So has that been finished yet? What is taking so long to build this blinking thing? I don't care about that. I really don't. One unemployed villager. Where can I stick you? I maxed out on you. What is being built or not being built? What have we got where we need people? Yeah, you've got to become a fisherman. Bad weather is here, which means everything's going to go to pot. What are they here for? Bad weather has arrived for 7 days. Food shortage. What are you short of? Clothes, fish. Let's get you to berries then. What are you on over here? You're on berries already, aren't you? What we've got a lot of. Ooh, blimey. Let's put you to. I've just done that. They're not going to be happy, but again, am I bothered? Not particularly. It's not gonna reforestation zone nearby. No, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay. Why did I put that down there? Why did I put that down there? Yes. So I'm going to put you. Let's kind of put it down here, and let's go all the way across here like that. And reforest all around here and hide the mines. Give everybody a nice walk through the woods as they get to work. Yeah, hopefully that's enough room for. Hopefully we can do that. That's not putting there though. Hopefully that's not too far from a walk. Okay. And it also means you can't see anything as well. You can't see. Yeah. Cool. Right, see, look at that. Now with the treasure in a better place. Okay, that's good. Right. Clergy liberation. Ooh, honey. Annoyed villagers. Again, I'm not that bothered if they get unhappy. It's not something that has materially affected my game a little bit, really. I'm not happy with these that's a bit of a mess. The thing is, as well, I always make the mistake in these. I don't do enough planning. Saying that, I wish you could do. I wish you could put down like a blueprint, i.e., I want my man house to be this big here, and just build it out. But even if you've not got enough money or enough resources, build it out so that you've got it set up, that you've got it reserved, and everything's so you can just kind of like. Because at the moment I want to build it and plan it out, but not approve it yet. If that makes sense. I'm annoyed at that though. That's annoying. Yeah, because the mistake I always make, I don't do enough planning. I'm really terrible at planning. I kind of come with an idea like this is a bit squashed together. Really, what I should I should have expanded out, bought more squares, and pushed myself a little bit because everything's squashed in the middle here, and I've got this awful manor house which was a right mess. Anyway, new influx effect. Again. Yeah, I'm not particularly bothered about that. It's not particularly affecting me because, again, if you look at that now, look at that money coming in. That's ridiculous. Again, I'm now in a position now that I'm going like, we are completely and totally fine. What I might tempted to do is, let's have a look what we're short of. Tell you what I am going to do. I am going to get another bacon. I'm going to get another, we've got wool, what we're short on. It's coming through. What am I looking? I'm looking for street wheat, and that's to get turned into flour. What I tell you, I'm tempted. I'm trying to work. Do I need to? I'm trying to work out whether I need to put another bakery or another bakery or another. I'm trying to work out whether I need a bakery or a windmill. I'll just put a bakery, so clearly that's what I needed. Okay, so let's get you inhabited with 3 people, even though I said I was going to move the ones over here. Here that way like that. What I'm going to do is immediately someone's built a blinking house on it. Bloody hell. Yeah, I also need to remember to do that, to switch residential off. Because somebody's going to build an house right smack in the middle of my farm. Which is a bit annoying, really. Yeah, I forgot to do that. So we're going to have a house right smack in the middle of my farm. Oh well. Oh well. You know, there's a... It reminds me of... there's a place... there's a motorway across the north of England called the M62. And right in the middle of that, as it goes over the top of the Pennines, over from Manchester, over from the northwest over into Yorkshire way, there's a place called Farmer. There's a right in the middle of the motorway on the right at the top of the moors. There's a nope, I don't want to do that. There's a farm that basically when they built the M62. There's a farm, and it's like right smack in the middle of the motorway. There's this farm, and essentially what they had to do, what they've done, they've built the farm, they've built the motorway around the farm. So you've got this massive motorway, huge motorway. I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? Right smack in the middle of this motorway, there's a farm, and the motor goes either side of the farm, and it's always known as the Farm Orchards because it's always kind of thought that the farm refused to move, and that's why they had to build it there. What am I doing in there? What? It was always kind of, it's Farm Orchards because he refused to move. But I can like that's just the urban legend. But yes, just remind me of that. Basically, I've got somebody's house right in the middle of my farm. With the M62, where you've got this house, you've got this farm right smack in the middle of the motorway. Let's get rid of all this now. Let's get rid of all this and get some other housing. Yeah, but again, that was my fault sometimes I wish the game would automatically kind of like stop you doing that, stop that happening when you just accidentally put a residential in the middle of your farm. But again, I suppose I should be more thinking what I'm doing. Hang on, so go on. What do you want? Bishop, what do you want? Wool? Nope. I'm not bothered. Go away. You're on bread. We haven't got a lot of bread. I'm going to switch you to be on... Hang on, what are you on now here? You're on fish. We don't like that either, really. So I'm going to put you on to be berries. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. That's our little market around there. Okay. Again, we're in Easy Town now. Look at that. That's gone up again. Yeah. I think with this now, I'm fairly safe to say that we've got this gate, we've got this particular map licked. It's kind of like, yeah, we've got more stuff there. Yeah, go off and do something like that. We'll have a look at that. Money is fine. That's my military way of doing everything at the moment. So we can get you inhabited, you and you. Quartz mine. I've reactivated that tail. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's there now. So it's best weather could do with disappearing there. So let's check my taxes. So that at this moment in time, taxes they're really low. We can't make them lower than that. Residential taxes are managed as a whole. Well, here we go. There we go. We've now got even more taxes. Fine, multiple taxes impact on the labour influence. So, but if you look at the influence we've got, it's kind of like we've got much of it. I'm not really bothered. We could even switch that off because we could even like the amount of tax we're making. It's we could even switch. You could even afford to switch one of them off. In fact, let's switch that off. See what that does. That could be better. Look, it's gone down already. I mean, yeah, with that much money, we could even afford to shut the ball off. I mean, again, next to Cloisters. 4 nuns. We've got 4 nuns, 7 monks and 4 nuns. We've got 2 of 10. Monastery. No, wait, what are you? That's me, monastery. What are you? You are hang on. You're 4 of 5. You're 5 of 5. Okay, I've got plenty of them. What's your problem? Yeah, okay. No access to comfort. Where's me comfort? What we short of here? Herbs, fine. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, the game, I could probably leave this and the game will run itself now. But we don't need to. Let's go and make sure you're inhabited. We've got quarters coming through now again as well. Yeah. Right, I think that I am going to press pause. Let's have a look where we are. That's my thoughts on how we're getting on. Budget's not what I want to be, don't I? Here you are. Common path is great. You can unlock lots of stuff on the common path. Common goods is another. We can unlock that, unlock that, unlock that. We've nearly maxed out the common path stuff. We are our population is 153, so it shouldn't have really, or prosperity reached. Yeah, so we've done that. I mean, if we look at labour, we could tavern wall, but I'm not bothered about it. We could unlock additional taxation privilege. Yeah, unlock that. Yeah, that's flying. I'm disappointed though that we can't unlock this, because the more you go down, it really closes this path off. But then that really dictates the type of game you want to play. It really pushes you down a particular route. Now, if I do, we're going to do another one, definitely. I'm thinking myself that I might try and do the clergy. I said I was going to do clergy this time, but I didn't. I completely failed to do that entirely. I might go down the clergy route and see how that goes. But anyway, I am going to put a cut in here because I think that I could carry on playing, but I think for me we've pretty much got it running itself. I could leave this and leave it ticking over. All I'd end up doing is building multiple manor houses as treasuries. I wish there was a better way of doing that, because you end up with like a gazillion. You end up with about 50 manor houses all pinned together while you try and manage your burgeoning budget. Good. Now we've got common goods coming in. We've got lots of decorations we could do. What have we got over here? But mud bridges. We've got common wares, and we've got candle workshop. We've got more option to do stuff, and we're only going to get bigger. I think the big difference with this and like this run, normally I'm a lot more spread out. Normally, in normal games, I've got a bustling here, and everything's spread out. Like, it's really, really strung out, and we've almost got multiple little settlements. That's almost a separate settlement down here to over here, and we are a lot more spread out. Yeah, and we've not even got to the candle. We've not even got to the cobbleware. We've not even got this. We've not even got to these, and these are like, if we look down here, if we look down to the common path, we're already down. We're already nearly right at the top end of what we can get, and it won't take us long to get there. If I look at edicts and privileges, that's locked, still locked. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think about it. Again, I'm tempted to start a new run on a different map and do a different route, because try a different map. I've enjoyed this, but again, for me, on this map, the challenge is gone. I'm now just going through the motions. And again, we've not even unlocked that yet. But let me know what you think about it, because the one thing I'd never ever do, I never decorate. I always forget or just don't get around to it. But yeah, I think the key of this game is in the early part of the game. Is get your tax houses up and running if you get your taxes up and running very quickly, get them running. And that while you're on your base coffers of 500, keep that ticket up and slowly build. Utilise trade to keep yourself up and running. You know, and then as soon as you get a stable base, then you can gradually expand, and you'll get to a point that you're, as long as you don't build too much too quickly, and you support your treasury, you'll keep yourself above water. You just don't build too quickly. Build slowly and gradually build up. But make sure you got your tax office. If you've got your tax office set up, and then once you've got a tax office set up, don't be scared about banging up the taxes. Really hit your taxes up to get your money coming in, because at some point you will reach a tipping point where you won't need to. Then you can, like, at the moment we've pretty much loaded all our taxes. We've got all these different tax options, and then but on top of that, if we go into our trade budget, look at the money we're making, nearly 1,000 on trade. So you look at the money, look at construction, upkeep's barely anything. But the amount of money we're making on trade, herbs, and that's all come from the monastery. All that comes from the monastery, and that 500, that is pretty much, that's accounting for our, these two things, herbs and polished stone. I set those up at the start of this one purely with the intent of trade, get the trade going, and that is pretty much taking up a vast majority of our monthly monies. Is being supported by our trade in herbs and polished stone. And we're looking at our herbs. We're looking down here. If you look down here, that is 8 people. We've got 8 people there, and we've got two here, and a stone camp. And this and these two, along with these 8 people, are pretty much supporting our entire village, just off two stonemasons and 3 and 5 a stonecut camp, is pretty much keeping us afloat. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think about it, and as ever, I shall see you in the next one. Thanks very much. See ya. Bye.